By the way, back in 2002, in the aftermath of 9/11, Lower Manhattan was absolutely devastated, and Robert De Niro was looking for a way to help heal and revitalize that part of New York City. And so what he did is he teamed up with some friends to start a film festival, raising funds for the neighborhood down there, Tribeca, that was devastated by the attacks. Fast forward to today, and the Tribeca Festival has become truly massive. The economic effects on New York City are really positive, more than $1 billion in value, and it's had a big impact on the film industry as well, serving as a launch pad for directors who have gone on to win Oscars and actors who have become megastars like Sabrina Carpenter and Sydney Sweeney. This year, almost 14,000 films were submitted. They wanted to be part of the festival. A team carefully whittled that down to 118 feature films and 93 short films that will be shown over the course of the festival, alongside musical performances, immersive art, and digital storytelling ventures. A lot going on. So what are the Tribeca films, however? Let's stay with the originals that should be on your radar this year. Here to tell us about it is the festival's director and SVP of programming, Cara Cusumano. Do I say that right?
Yes.
Very good. So you oversee the process of deciding what makes the cut.
Right.
So you watch 14,000 movies?
I have a very big team, and it takes all year. It's actually back-to-back about a calendar year of films in a row that we watch to get down to 100.
And what makes something stand out? Is it pure entertainment, or over the years, politics has been an open part of the festival? Are you looking for something that resonates in a particular way?
We want a program that represents New York, that's as kind of diverse and exciting as our local audience is, and we're always looking to be surprised. So if there's a unique point of view, if there's a original voice, or if it's telling us something about the world that we've never seen before, that's really going to be very exciting.
Do you see all those movies in their entirety?
We do. We watch every single submission that comes in.
I love that dedication, and you've been doing this for 18 years.
I have.
What's also amazing is how many stars got their start at the Tribeca Festival. Ryan Coogler's one of his first short films was featured there, and now he's a star. When you watched, do you remember that film, watching it for the first time?
Yeah.
And did you know the talent that you were working with?
Yes, and I think there's so much talent like that out in the world. So our job is to try to give people the opportunity and the platform, put them in front of an audience, put them in front of the press, and say, we believe that these folks really have what it takes.
And what is it that gives them what it takes that you can see on the screen?
I think it's originality. I think it's a point of view. Sometimes that's visual. Sometimes that's in terms of the story that they've chosen or the way that they write, or for Sabrina Carpenter and Sydney Sweeney, the way that they perform. Sometimes you can just tell that this person is really going to make a big impression.
Wait, was Sabrina Carpenter an actor? Did I miss that?
Yes.
She acted before?
She was in an independent feature.
Okay.
I think it was her first feature ever that played at the Tribeca Festival in competition, probably 6 or 7 years ago.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know that. I was relying heavily on our writers. I've got a cheeky question here. So Robert De Niro, founder of the festival, openly, avowedly anti-Trump, hates Donald Trump, wants Trump out of office. Can a film make the festival and be, in some way, shape, or form, be pro this administration or pro-Trump?
We look at every film on its own terms. So what's the argument that it's making, and does it feel like it was ethically made and it's soundly argued? I think we're always looking for films that can have an impact politically and on the world. I think that is a value that film has that very few other things do to change hearts and minds, and people are not really listening to each other. So a story that you can really empathize with that maybe represents a point of view you don't agree with is an incredibly powerful way to start a conversation. So I think for sure, we're open to all stories.
It really is, especially at a time where there's so many reboots and sequels. Having, films that are original featured is so important. But I want to know what really stood out to you this year and what you think people at home should be looking out for in terms of movies.
This is an exciting year. There's a lot of really amazing films coming up. I think on the documentary front, there's a ton we're excited about. We had a really strong year for music. So we opened with Billy Joel documentary, and then we also have films from Metallica, from Billy Idol, from WizKid. Miley Cyrus is premiering her new visual album for Something Beautiful tonight, actually. So there's a lot of really incredible music films coming up that people should look out for.
Short films are having a moment, I guess, because short attention spans are a thing. What are you excited about in that category?
I think this comes back to our commitment to talent discovery, and so many filmmakers start with a short. That's where Ryan Coogler started. That's where John Chu started at Tribeca.
John Chu also
Yes,
had a
his
short
first short film
of
ever.
Wicked fame.
Exactly. Yep.
And In the Heights, so many others. I'm a big
So
John Chu.
we saw those submissions going up and up and up, and at the same time, we saw really strong audience interest. We're turning away audiences for short films, so we created a new space that's just for shorts this year.
Shorts are what? What's like the time length that you?
Up to 40 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right. So not that short.
Some of them are
But some
shorter
of them
than
are like
others.
10 minutes.
Right.
Some
People who want to be in the know, are there premieres at the festival that people are likely going to hear about later on, like big ones that you think people should be on folks' radar?
Absolutely. So about 2/3 of the films at the festival don't have distribution yet. They're hoping to be acquired out of the festival. And then about 1/3 do, and they'll be opening probably later this summer. There's a film I'm excited about called Twinless that I think is really fun, that will probably make a lot of noise on the indie circuit. There's a film called Relay that is being released by Bleecker Street that stars Riz Ahmed. It's kind of a techno thriller, and that'll come out later this summer as well. On the doc side, Mariska Hargitay has a beautiful film about her mother, Jane Mansfield, that's releasing in June as well. I think people will be really surprised and moved by that one.
2/3 don't have distribution. Let's go down there, open
Let's
our
do it.
pocketbooks, buy some films.
I'll just sign on with you.
I don't think I can afford it. Maybe back in 2002 you had a shot, but now they're a big deal. Cara Cusumano, thank you very much. I really appreciate you being here.
Thank you so much.
You got a really cool job.
I appreciate it. Thank you.